What is up, everybody? Let's farm the Rainbow Ability Gate. I don't think we've done this one before. Now, while I'm running this, I'm going to have Theria in the party. She's just throwing an arc. We are going to feature the Great War of Rune arc on Zox. And we are bringing a support rogue that has the same rune. And this rogue, he's built great. He's right at about 1,000 attack. I can't stress this enough. Being able to farm the Rainbow Ability Gate. There's a reason why they made this a level 54 map. You guys think about that, because it's harder to farm off of when the enemies are weaker. So you want the absolute lowest attack possible going in here. That is why I'm running my Robin instead of Shinobi. Shinobi, I just looked at him, he does have somewhat of a higher attack. Robin has no weapon. I can tell you right now. There's no reason. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. My Robin has a bow. My Robin has a bow that has like 50 attack. So he comes in at 699 strength, which is ideal. Zox here. Let's see. Zox does not have a weapon either. He comes in right at 595 strength, which is really what you want. Here's the other good reason to bring Zox here. These are all different elements that you're fighting. And Zox has an elemental kit, which means that if you're fighting a bunch of these little ice spirits, Zox can start dumping his S2, which is ice damage. So you're not going to damage them. You're going to be hardly scratching them, but you're going to be getting a lot of hits in. And that's really what you're going to want. And typically I wouldn't run Theria here, but she makes it easy because you're just unkillable with her shields. You can't get swamped by the magic. Even though this is a level 54 map, it can get annoying because there's so many of them. So because we have 2 of the War of Rune arcs, I'm going to look for a group of enemies to drop one of these on. And then on the final wave, we will drop Beast Hunter, and we will drop our second War of Rune arc. And hopefully we can get the most out of it. For the most part, I'm going to be controlling Zox. I'm thinking maybe I should control this rogue, just because he does have double the attack of everybody else. And so maybe I should kind of try to neuter him a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just hang back a little bit. I mean, he's literally going to be hitting twice as hard and just going to be taking people out instantly. Let's just run around and see what's happening. Everybody else is going to work. They're doing good damage, right? The job's getting done. Enemies are getting put down. The slower, the better. Okay, I should have covered this level a while ago. This level costs 5 orbs to run. This is the big one. This is the one where you're going to want to really bring your A game. You want your attack as low as humanly possible. Alright, so here's a good amount of them. We can use our first Great War of Rune arc. You want to do this when you're fighting more than 4 enemies, because obviously the more enemies you're fighting, the more drops you can get. So there's at least, what, 5 of them here? Typically I would hold on to this till the last wave, but we have a second one to throw. So like I was saying, controlling Zox here, you can get away with a lot, because see that ice element? Zox could be throwing his ice damage and not doing any damage to him, but getting his trick wrist to proc all over the place. So that is why Zox is good here. Just one of my favorites. And I'm pretty much just going to run this rogue around. And just, even 1,000 attack is just too much for here. Like, watch. I mean, he will destroy these guys with just a basic attack. Right? There we go. Did he get extort? Or was that somebody else? Well, regardless, we are at the final wave. I am going to be able to let this rogue go a little bit, I think. So first things first, now that there's like, 7 of them, we're going to drop Great War of Rune, so we get our 1.4 times drop rate on their corpses. And then we are going to drop Beast Hunter. so we can get some chests to drop right there. I'm going to just start pulling our friend unit out of there, and I'll switch over to Zox and throw his S1, and then go right back to the rogue and pull him away. Yeah, you can attack this guy with your basic attack and still do more damage than everybody else. Oh, this is funny. He's grouping them all up together with his basic attack. That's not bad, because then Zox can come in and just keep dumping that S1. The thing is, if this rogue actually starts using his skill kit, he will wipe the map too quick. So I'll run him around for a little bit until Zox get an S1. I'll switch over to Zox, throw his S1, and go right back to this rogue so we can run around in circles. And here, you can attack this blue guy. It also helps when using a character like Zox with backstab. It helps to get on the other side of the enemy, and that way the enemy turns their back to Zox. So, all in all, not a bad strategy. Let's see how many drops we get here. And typically, in most cases, I wouldn't even bring a friend unit, right? Because for this map, like, it was hard for me to find a friend unit rogue that only had 1,000 attack. I looked through all of them. So this isn't bad. As long as I'm getting close to like 10 of these a run, I really don't care. And I'll be honest with you guys, I was getting more of these when I was just running my 3 units. Okay, and for an optimal run, I do think Spirit Maiden Theria will be taken out of the party. I'm just trying to teach her stuff. I will replace her with Shinobi with the lowest attack possible, because Shinobi has the easiest time of actually proccing his treasure bind ability. I still have to mess around with him a little bit and set up like the optimal build for him, because I need to figure out if you're trying to get treasure bind out of impacts, out of basic attack, or out of just using his skills, which come with a modifier and more damage. So I'm gonna have to still test Shinobi out. I just have not had the time to do it. And like I said, the reason Robin is here is because he has so much of a lower attack that I was just like, yeah, I need to farm these now. And I'm going to need a lot of them for Spirit Maiden Theria. I blew all my orbs. Still have some dailies to do, so I'm going to get to it. But I did want to cover farming this level. I hope I gave some tips that might help some of you. This is an important one, guys. This is super important because most of the high-end skills require these rainbow gems, right? And the rainbow gems are not that easy to get. And actually, like, Theria requires a bunch of them. And I had absolutely zero. So I just farmed like 50 or 60 of them. So now I can get to farming other gems and actually, you know, start powering Theria up, because I just cannot wait to see just how immune she makes your whole party to everything. She just makes your whole party so hard to kill, especially if you have the right arcs and the right setup. So now I can reach for the stars, this auto-resurrection. Oh, the sky's the limit. So, and it's not just her either. I'm almost done with Alice. I have big plans for Alice, my little combo master. Cannot wait. I will keep you guys posted. So, other than that, yeah, this is the big one. This is the big grind. Let's see. Yeah, I was right about that. It costs 5. Right, you can run the level 27 for a cost of 3, but realistically you're going to be running the level 54 one when you can. This is only open on Friday, so if you miss this, you're kind of SOL. So, you know, when you need these gems, you're going to be going in here on Friday, and you're going to be running this level 54, and it's level 54. They're going to die super easy, so I cannot stress this enough. Lower your attack. Do not waste your orbs. I mean, you can run this level twice and you are fully drained. So these become a lot harder to farm for than anything else, and they require an extreme build. Be careful with the unit that you take off the friends list. You know, bad case scenario, you're going to have to completely neuter that unit and run him around in circles while you are just saving their arc to throw, because that's the only real reason to bring a friend unit here. If they have a high attack. And while you're neutering your friend unit, your units are losing efficiency because they're dropping their skills and they're doing more damage. My Robin is actually set up to be controlled and just to do a bunch of basic attacks, and his crit goes through the roof when he's doing basic attacks with that bow. So I'm losing efficiency by bringing a friend unit, which is why I was trying to bring one that only had about 1,000 attacks, so I could at least switch over, try to pull some little power plays off here and there, get a couple backstabs, and still be able to bring another arc from the friends list. So, but I'll be honest with you guys, I had better luck when I was just running my 2 rogues in Theria, and I'd probably have better luck too if I put Shinobi in the mix instead of Theria, but I'd really have to drop his attack, and I'd have to build him from the ground up, and I still have a bunch of abilities to teach him, so this is the best I can do for now. And like I said, as long as I'm getting 10 of these a run, that way you're losing all your orbs, but at least you're getting 20 of them, right? You can do something with 20 of them, okay? So that's the best I can do. If anybody has any better advice on how to farm the Rainbow Ability Gate, please leave a comment. And everybody, have an awesome day.